the week where we've seen most of the Zero Suit. Gotta wonder if we're gonna see it right now. Yep, we're gonna see it right now because Ned is in winner's side of Grand Finals, so he's got a little bit of wiggle room.
He does. He, if the Zero Suit doesn't work out, he can always change his mind. But if it does, and it certainly has been so far today, then that'll be all she wrote. Let's see what Tyroy can do against Ned's Zero Suit, something that he does not have endless hours of experience against recently, but certainly does if you go all the way back in time.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Midwest Mayhem 9. We kind of saw Tyroy pretty much basically 3-0 Nairo. They made him switch to Mewtwo game 4 because Tyroy didn't get that grab punish on game 3.
Yeah.
So, but I see it as a 3-0, but the bracket will say 3-1.
Yeah, that was a dominant performance by Tyroy. Something that he has been very good at doing against some of the higher up guys, surprisingly. There's a lot of really solid wins where he looked like just the better player pretty much across the board, regardless of the numbers the bracket says. A win's a win.
It's so funny when you mention like things like play styles just play such a huge factor, because the last time this matchup happened, Ned was victorious.
Yes.
Ned Zero Suit Samus, the Tyroy's Bayonetta.
I feel like these two guys is just this constant, very heavily tuned, like, ping pong battle between the two of them. Like, one of them is always way ahead of the other at any given day, but you never know what's going to happen between these two. And once one person catches on to another person's specific patterns, they wind up ahead for like 10 or 11 sets. And then it just kind of bounces back and forth. It's very volatile between the two. Is Tyroy going to take that first stock with the back end?
Oh, gotcha. With a boost kick.
Can he also take the second stock mere seconds after the first one? Not quite. They're going to fall out of that.
Yeah. Ned, a very strong player versus Bayonetta, at least in Cloud Bayonetta. Definitely a way better matchup than this. Ned just kind of fishing for kill options right now, which I'm not mad about because he's at low percent, but now he's taking 30% already off of that missed boost kick.
Yeah, he's doing pretty much everything he can. Usually when he fishes for like back airs. Just the Ned special. It's Tyroy with a double side B and another double side B going back and forth. A little bit more common.
Yeah, I think of the 8 games, out of the 8 last games they played, they only did this matchup once, so Ned was only able to take the 1 game. So I think Tyroy's being able to adapt to that because he's showing it right now with the 93% lead.
He is. As Ned does finally get on the board with that first stock, we will see if he can come back, though. Zero Suit is a scary character to play against. You get one good combo, you can just die. That's what these two characters have in common.
Yeah, but there's some weird properties on Zero Suit's boost kick where characters, unfortunately, like Bayonetta and Cloud, can fall out of boost kick for no reason.
Yeah, of course it's those two characters, too. Like, Bayonetta and Cloud specifically are the ones that just will randomly, it won't work on sometimes. And
if you drop that on Limit, Cloud, you're taking the biggest punish in the world. And also Bayonetta, there's a punish game that she has as well. It's insane.
Yeah, Cloud Zero Suit's definitely Zero Suit's worst matchup, but uh-oh. Tyroy can't get down fast enough to get anything off of it. Ned with the pivot back air, going to kill at 74.
Oh, no way.
They're going to take the 1-0 lead already on the winner's side, looking to put this away a little bit earlier tonight.
Yeah, what a great lead Tyroy had, but just like the rage back here right at the blast zone. Doesn't matter if you have a lead. Both of these characters with their own amazing back airs, but Ned able to convert it in what looked like a true combo right there.
All right, game 2, we're going to go to FD, a stage that I don't think we've seen all day long today. I think FD has just been perpetually banned in every other set we've seen.
Oh, Tyroy trying to end it all right away. Yeah, he was mad about that last game.
I mean, he basically had a lead the entirety of game 1, and then all of a sudden, there was like a pivot back air, and then one combo, and then a pivot back air, and he just lost 2 stocks.
Tyroy is sharking right now. He is just going all in.
All right, Tyroy going up. See what he can do. Ned not able to get any real offense, and as the Zair gets witch-timed.
Yeah, that's a really bad thing about the matchup, too.
Yeah, that is very difficult. But Tyroy unable to get the actual full stock off of the witch time, despite the charged up smash.
Ooh, I like that down throw, getting that DI mixed up, forcing it to get a true up air out of it.
Yeah, I like that Ned has been pulling out some unique options from behind and puts pressure on Tyroy even when he's ahead. So, like, while Tyroy has to work really hard to get all this damage on, until he takes the stock, it means very, very little against this character. Ned was going for the footstool combo there, it looked like. Oh, wow. Neutral B. We have a neutral B stock.
Yeah, with the bullets right there. It's a great pressure where you don't really put yourself at risk. And if you get it, it's a stock. If you don't, so what?
Yeah, if you don't, you still have full stage control.
Boost kick, not going to do it from that side of the stage. With a witch time, let's see what we can get off of this. Absolutely. Here we go. Looked like nothing, but we got 13.
Yeah, Ned, once again, though, like he's behind a stock, but if he can take the stock, suddenly Tyroy is the one playing off of his heel despite the lead.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. This is the first time I've seen Zero Suit willingly go to FD, but that's because there's no platforms to defend Zero Suit stuff.
Ned with the up air off ledge again, making full good use out of that as an option. Tyroy baited Ned into coming down and wound up getting some percentage off of it, so I like that as a play in general.
Yeah, showing how well practiced these players are, chasing each other across the stage. Ooh, almost got that witch time before just whiffing and actually saving Ned's own life. And up tilt into up air. We got combos from up tilt and down tilt for Bayonetta.
All right, that's going to even it out, one game apiece. Tyroy going to need to win a lot more than Ned will to win this set. That is for sure.
Yeah, that was, I don't know, both games look pretty dominant for Tyroy. Ned, I don't know, he's still opting for the Zero Suit Samus, which, I mean, again, he's in the winner's side, but I can't say I agree.
All right, so we will go back to FD. That's an interesting decision. I don't really know how to feel about that.
Oh, Tyroy just crouching that Zero Suit grab. And we're at 1-1 piece in this grand finals of Ignition 105.
All right, Ned still unable to start out with any offense. He's been behind on all three of these games despite having one game won. A good up tilt there, though. That's about all he can get. Like, he's been getting little marginal amounts of damage, and Tyroy just been getting huge combos in.
Yeah, Tyroy showing already in this game that he doesn't have to get grabbed. And if Ned misses, he's taking a lot of percent.
Yep. They went for another move from on stage, and he's going to get forward smash, but not quite going to take the stock.
That was huge, though. Witch time, back air, and forward smash.
Yeah, those neutral air is so good. Jab combo. Getting Tyroy off stage despite the lead. Very little matters till you get that first stock against Zero Suit Samus. It's almost like Ryu in that way. You guys feeling each other out. Still trying to justify who gets the lead on stage. FD creates some really strange matchups in neutral. As Ned going to get back aired by Tyroy, and he did not look happy from over here. He looked very frustrated after that hit happened.
Despite Ned losing that first stock, I honestly think this is like the best his Zero Suit's played in the 3 games so far.
Yeah, the games have been close. I think that, yeah, despite Ned having a game win, the matchup is probably fairly frustrating to him. And his own character can be very frustrating to him because he knows that, like, you can't really even go for grabs very often in this match. It's like if he does and he gets punished, you just kill him.
Boost kick and actually connects on that last hit of it. Not going to do it across the stage, though, with no rage. Ooh, this is Ned putting himself at risk.
Ned has not been afraid to do that. Ned going to get witch time. Tyroy waiting for the up tilt and getting a lot of good damage off of that witch time. And once again, though, just starts to fall behind and putting himself in a position every game where he's got to take like 2 quick in succession stocks to win.
Yeah, this is almost very similar to Zero Suit vs. Cloud, where it looks like the Zero Suit kind of has to wait for an overextension, but the thing is, like, high-level players don't have to overextend. They can just wait. They can just wait and shield right there. Zero Suit doesn't have a whole lot, because then she has to commit to a grab, and if they get red, they're going to take damage.
Yeah, sometimes they'll lose a whole stock for getting red. Back air.
across the stage.
That'll take the first stock. Ned gearing himself up. He did the thing where he pushes his glasses up. Where it's like, I'm going to take this seriously now. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It has a name, too. Some kind of weird anime name. You guys would know better than me. I don't watch anime.
Yeah, I'm also someone who does that in between stocks. It's got to be like, I don't know.
It was less of the, like, he needed to adjust, and it was more of, like, the, all right, it's for real now.
Here we go. Ned punishing
he went for the boost kick. I think that was an ill-advised attempt at the boost kick. I think he knew it, too.
Yeah, next time he misses, he's not going to stay in the game.
No, he is not. However, Tyroy is up to 50%, and Zero Suit with Rage is a scary thing always. Always has to be respected. Oh, yeah, we're going straight up. That getting caught there with the one side B into death combos.
That is 3 dominant games, but not 3 victories, so Ned's still looking alive in his grand final set 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Tyroy still got to win one more to get that reset.
Ned still trucking it out with the 0-6 Samus.
I think he came here with the intent to play Zero Suit no matter what, get the reps in with the character, feel out the matches a little bit. And I'm sure that even if he win or lose this game, that he would stay Zero Suit if the set continued. The only way we'll see it switch from Ned would be possibly in set 2 of Grands, and whoever he picks he'll probably stay with. But I don't know if that will actually happen. I have a feeling he's just going to stay Zero Suit for the duration.
For both sets?
Yeah.
I can see it. Just play it out.
All right, Ned looking a lot crispier this game.
Sometimes the practice is more important than the money, honestly.
I mean, it can make you more money later if money is what you desire.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of people play these games for pride. It's not like you make a living off this stuff.
Yeah. We're just here at Ignition, and that's just learning more about this matchup. It's still important to learn losing matchups from my perspective, because this is an explosive character, and at the top level, top tiers can win any games. Like Zero Suit is a punish game-oriented character. She can take stocks basically at any percent.
You also have to have the character in the pocket, because if the opponent you have is playing towards patterns that Zero Suit can heavily punish, sometimes it's good to switch the character and just see how your opponent reacts. Ned kind of fishing for the short ups, and there's the back air. He's just waiting for the cross up. As soon as Tyroy committed, lost the stop. Well played there by Ned.
Yeah, I know what it is, but he's definitely come alive in this game.
Oh, the raw forward smash. That almost killed him at like 40.
That was kind of gross. I don't think he was ready for it. It was like a sucker punch.
Yeah, Ned hitting the grab or 2 grabs has resulted in so much damage that I think he's just felt more comfortable as he misses that grab there. But that's really what these games have come down to. Is like if Ned can't hit a grab, he has a really hard time like continuing his momentous like rise.
Tyroy is DIing a lot of this stuff really well, like avoiding further extensions to the Zero Suit's combos. I think Ned's got to be ready for that.
Ned looking for even more cross-ups. They've been fairly successful.
Hello.
Oh,
thanks for the grab.
That'll get punished for the grab, but he can't. He's afraid to get the boost kick attempt, and there's no reason to go for it. He's up at full stock.
Yeah.
I don't think he could hit there anyway. Is that short hop back air?
There
And another back air. That is going to take the stock and game 4. So we are going to get a game 5 out of these guys.
What a 2-stock right there.
Yeah, that, you want to talk about just momentum-based play. Good lord. Ned just kind of woke up and decided that he had no intention of losing that game in any universe.
Maybe just like the town and city pick. He was just like, I like the song. I'm going to play it really good and 2-stocking.
You're going to Battlefield?
I don't know.
Smashville. Interesting. All right. So Tyroy trying to keep it as even as possible for both players. I think Tyroy still has won the majority of all neutral interactions in this set, despite the very strong Game 4 showing there from Ned. So staying on a very even stage. It doesn't really heavily benefit either player is wise.
And I think both characters are so devastating on triplats that they're just kind of looking to avoid that.
Ned looking to put Tyroy away from this tournament with a game win here. Tyroy looking to reset the bracket. This is his first crack at Ned today. Traditionally, when these two guys are at a tournament in Chicago and there's no 0, usually Ned and Tyroy are on winners, losers, and grand side because one of them knocked out the other one. But JJ coming through today, playing great, putting Tyroy into losers and forcing him into this situation. He didn't even get the first shot at Ned.
Yeah, just changing things up a little bit, but I mean, JJ still finishing in third and Dan finishing in fourth. So let's see if first and second get their respective spots, or if Tyroy can make a difference.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a big difference, but like Tyroy not having the reps against Ned Zero Suit today can change entirely the way that he played this set early on, and it could explain how he lost the first game, which could be the difference. Up B, the balloon extending it.
Ooh, great SDI from Ned, falling down, but still taking a lot of percent.
Another down air attempt there from Tyroy. I've seen a lot of those from him today when he played on stream. It looks like he's just been messing with the move a little bit more to see what confirms into it.
Ned aggressively coming off of that ledge with the forward air, and now he's holding the stage, but Bayonetta doesn't really care about that.
Ned was looking for the bounce up off of the side B to try to catch him with an up air into an up B. Just falling up air can do that. It's similar to like a falcon knee type of thing. There's the falling up air into the back air.
Oh!
Nice confirm there from Ned.
I don't think anybody was ready for that one. That's exactly how you want to look if you want to move on to the doubles bracket after this. If not, I mean, we still see some more singles action because Tyroy is down but not out.
Yeah. Tyroy has a little bit of a mountain to climb here. If he can come back this game, he'll still have to win an entire set.
Yeah, near max rage Ned. Last stock Tyroy.
Good nair there. Ned just putting on damage. Good Zair. Just do everything you can to pile on little bits of damage.
Oh, no.
Oh, the back air? Not quite, even with the max rage.
Oh!
Wow, the drop down back air.
Ned's so comfortable right there. 2-2 stocks to close the set, despite the first 3 games looking so in Tyroy's control.
That boy woke up is what happened, and that was some crazy options that he executed flawlessly at the end of that game. Ned, your Ignition 105 champion, going to take it over E2C Tyroy, who gets second place. JJ Rockets in third, and Dan in fourth place. Good to see all of the top 4 and all the good players coming back today. So we had some good games here. Yeah, our fifth place.